have you ever wondered why the British, with all their might, were scared of one man, Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose? Let's dive into this fascinating chapter of history. In the heart of the 19th century, the British Empire, in all its pomp and power, held the reins of India. For nearly 200 years, their supremacy was unchallenged, their rule absolute. The sun, it seemed, would never set on the British Empire. In the midst of this colonial stronghold emerged a man of unwavering determination and courage. His name, Subhas Chandra Bose, fondly remembered as Netaji, a man of principle, an advocate of freedom, and a beacon of hope for millions of Indians yearning for liberation. His tenacity was as unyielding as the British iron grip on India. But why would an empire that ruled a quarter of the globe fear this one man? So what was it about Netaji that instilled fear in the hearts of the British rulers? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the life and times of this extraordinary figure. Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose wasn't just another leader. He was a revolutionary. Born to a wealthy and influential Bengali family in 1897, Netaji's early life was steeped in an environment of intellect and nationalism. His education took him to England, where he studied at Cambridge and qualified for the Indian Civil Service. But his heart was in India, in the struggle for its freedom. While the pacifist approach of the Indian National Congress appealed to many, Netaji was of a different belief. He saw the need for a more assertive stance, a more direct confrontation. He believed in the power of a unified India, an India that could stand up to its oppressors and claim its rightful place in the world. These ideologies, these beliefs were not just mere words for him, they were a call to action. His conviction to free India by any means necessary made the Britishers wary. The formation of the Indian National Army, INA, was a turning point in India's fight for freedom. This audacious initiative was spearheaded by none other than Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose. His charisma and conviction galvanized Indian soldiers and civilians alike in Southeast Asia, turning them into a formidable force against the British. The INA wasn't just a military unit, it was a symbol of hope and resistance. Netaji's strategic acumen and the sheer courage of INA soldiers led to several military successes, each one a blow to the British rule in India. Their victories were more than just territorial gains. They were psychological victories that boosted the morale of freedom fighters back home. But the real threat to the British wasn't the INA's military prowess. It was the idea that the INA represented an India free from British rule, an India where its people were in charge. The very existence of INA shook the foundations of the British Empire. Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose, a man who instilled fear in the British, left a lasting legacy. Challenging the mighty British Empire, Netaji's leadership and the formation of the Indian National Army marked a significant turning point in India's struggle for independence. His audacious approach rattled the British, accelerating the end of their rule in India. Netaji's legacy goes beyond the liberation of India. His life represents a beacon of courage, resilience, and unyielding patriotism. His words, "Give me blood and I shall give you freedom," echo in the hearts of millions, inspiring them to rise above their limitations and to strive for their dreams. Today, Netaji's influence is evident in India's spirit of self-reliance and unity. His vision of an independent India, free from the shackles of colonial rule, guides the nation's path towards progress and prosperity. Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose, a man feared by the British, remains a hero in the hearts of his countrymen.